get the box on center here. There we go. All right. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Appreciate you showing up. We're going to do a 1987 Topps wax box. We're ripping the whole box tonight. Let's wait until we got some people in the room, then we're going to go down what we're going to do. Got a couple of warm-up packs while we're waiting. And if I can get 25 likes for this live stream, I'm going to rip open that 1983 Donruss Hall of Fame baseball pack. So 42 years old. Let's pop these up on some stands. Wait for a few friends to join us. There we go. Right there. Interesting. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. I'm just kind of goofing around with the settings on the live. Don't really do too many lives, so I don't know what all these buttons do. We're going to rip this 1987 Topps wax box. We're going to rip that. Let's warm up first with a couple of packs, get everybody in here, situated, acquainted with each other. Maybe throw some hellos in the chat. Charlie Leibrandt is going to start us off. Jeffrey Leonard, Greg Gagne, Wally Backman, Kevin Bast, Paul Gibson. Trivia card doesn't matter. Kyle Abbott, first round draft pick. Joe Girardi, I remember him. Jeff Weatherby, Joey Meyer, David Cohn. That one's not too bad. Randy Johnson, the big unit. Excellent card. And Dave Stewart, Hall of Fame world champion. Blaine Beatty, Mark Rosler. Dave Island ends the pack. We didn't do too bad on that. We're going to do one more warm-up pack, and then we're going to get to this 1987 Topps wax box. We got 1989 Donruss. Let's see if we can hit the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie for good luck today. We got a Warren Spahn puzzle piece. Set that aside. We'll eventually get that put together. Glenn Davis, Terry Pendleton, Chuck Finley. Got a Robin Yount Diamond King. And we got a BJ. Got Dave Schmidt, Chet Lemon, Tim Belcher, Neil Allen, Corey Snyder, Stan Javier, Mark Gubiza, Steve Buechele, Eric Hansen. That's the wrong rated rookie. We're going to end with Sid Bream. All right, let's clear all this off. Let's get started. We're going to rip this whole box of 1987 Topps baseball. Put these on the side for later. And we are looking for as many gradable cards as we can in here. Bought this one off of eBay about a week ago. The perforated top has not been punched, so we're gonna destroy it. Trying to do it. There we go. 40 cents per pack back in the day. That puts a box at about $16 each after tax. All right, here we go. 1987 Topps. Who's in the chat? Where should we start? Let's go. We already got one like, and that's a good start. If we get 25, we're going to open up the 1983 Donruss Hall of Fame baseball at the end. We are searching this 1987 box for some gradable cards. I really want to find a Bo Jackson. I really want the Mark McGwire. That'd be a good one. Nolan Ryan. See how many of those we can get. Every 5 likes, I'll eat a piece of gum. So we just need one more. Here's our Spring Fever. Here we go. Scott Anderson. Don Sutton. Yes, Bo Jackson for sure. Ron Say. Here's a Reggie Jackson, Turn Back the Clock. That's a good one. Tom Browning. Dickie Thon. John Moses. FN. First set he bought as a kid. It's got to bring back memories then, huh? Julio Cruz. Thad Bosley. Bo Diaz. Chris Spire. Dave Anderson. Franklin Stubbs. Chuck Carey. Joel Davis. Paul Ossenmacher. That big old ink bubble right there. 45 cents after tax, yeah. At 7-Eleven, I remember we lived down the block from a 7-Eleven. And 1987, I was collecting football. My mom sent me with, I think, like a $10 bill. She said, go get a quarter gallon of milk. Which I did. And then instead of bringing back the change, I bought 1987 Topps football wax packs with the remainder of the money, and man, was she pissed. Juan Beniquez. Yes, Don Mattingly, especially the Don Mattingly All-Star, where the American League logo is missing the trademark thing. That's actually a pretty decent error card to find. Andres Galarraga is also a good guy. We'll put him up. Well, one more like, and I'm going to chow down on one of these pieces of gum here. Bobby Meacham, Tim Stoddard, Dave Schmidt. Here's Yankees leaders. That's Don Mattingly and Ricky Henderson. Oh, we got a checklist. We're going to put it with all of our other checklists. Pat Corellis, Eric King, Greg Matthews, Butch Weiniger, Joe Carter. All right. John Mizerach, Tito Landrum, Glenn Wilson. We're going to end with Tom Hankey. All right, where are we going? Which pack next? If you don't know how we do it, this would be stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, stack 4, and they're nine packs deep, except for the top 2. We got 8 packs up there. And one more like, and I'm going to eat a stick of gum. I usually don't eat the gum, but I'm going to tonight. All right. Let's get the bow. That one's got a spot on it. All right, let's get the bow. We can go to spring training. That'd be cool. Greg Gross, Rich Gedman, Luis Agallo, Ken Phelps, Bob McClure. We have an all-star coming up. I like the backs. The backs kind of match the fronts. That same brown color. Like the 86s were red on the back. 84s were blue. Expos leaders, Tony Walker, Rick Manning. There's a Tony Bernard, all-star. They work hard to get to the all-star game, so we'll put him up. Dave Gumpert. He looks gumpy, all right. Oh, what do you think? Jim Sundberg, Roger Clemens. See, now that one looks very centered. We are looking for gradable cards in this box. I'm going to send off a submission to PSA. I got a whole stack of cards. I'll show you what I got. Darryl Motley. And I want to get a few more. Marvell Wynn. Jeffrey Leonard. He went to a ball game for $1. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Like, when I watch... I watched something about Ray Kroc and McDonald's. And when he went out to visit the restaurant, he ordered, just a burger, fries, and a drink, 35 cents. I mean, when I hear and see, like, old-time films or advertisements, and you just, even these, like, these are 40 cents. 40 cents a pack. And now what do you pay per pack? You get 4 cards for $12. All right, this is our 4th pack. Let's go. Let's find this Bo Jackson. More gum. I just need one more like and I'll eat it. One more like and I'll eat a stick of gum. I usually don't eat the gum. I think it's gross. It just turns to powder. It coats your teeth. All right, Spring Fever. Starting with Terry Mulholland. Julio Cruz. Bob Rogers. The 1980 tops, I think, were 30 cents marked on the box. 30 cents. You imagine pulling a Ricky Henderson rookie card in 1980 for 30 cents. Yeah, very chalky. You could probably use it as like antacid now. Frank Wills, Glenn Braggs, Kurt Stillwell, Greg Pryor, Dwayne Murphy, Robbie Thompson, the Gold Cup Rookie All-Star. He got waxed. It's too bad. Ed Hearn, Phil Bradley, Lenny Dykstra. Put up Lenny Dykstra. Mike Lavalier, Darryl Strawberry, that one. It's got ink. That's ink spots, but I'm happy with this box so far. The cards look very well centered. Jim Clancy, Don Slaught. We're going to end with Dave Dravecky. With as well centered as they are, I got a good chance here of pulling a gradable Bo Jackson. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, FN registration. FN, where are we going in the box? What stack you want to see next? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Where are we going? Every 5 likes, I'm eating a stick of gum, and at 25 likes, we're going to open up this 1983 Donruss Hall of Fame baseball pack. Going top left. There we go. So, let's get this Bo. Or Canseco. Jose Canseco, Nolan Ryan, Ryan Sandberg. That's some quality gum. All right. Bob Rogers. He looks excited to be there. Frank Wills, Glenn Braggs, Kurt Stillwell. We just do this pack. Greg Pryor, Dwayne Murphy, Robbie Thompson. Hey, Lee Smith, Hall of Famer. His 1982 rookie does surprisingly well at a PSA 10. It's up there. Put all the pictures over here. Harry Spillman, Brooke Jacoby. Hey, there's a Pete Rose manager card. All right. Rest in peace, Pete. You think Pete's going to get to the Hall of Fame now? Eddie Whitson, Jim Wynn, Bob Horner, Lou Piniella. Lou. Put all the managers over here. Randy Bush, Bob Welch. All right, I got 5 likes. We're going to go in for a stick of gum here. Let's just make sure there's no spots on it. All right, here we go. Oh, it's chewy. It's chewy, but it's gross. It's so gross. Howdy, where are we going, man? You pick the next one. Which one are we doing? Ugh, oh, that was gross. It doesn't even chew as gum anymore. I don't even know if it ever did. But it's not like gum you can just chew for a while. How do you pick a pack? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. All right. It's a big decision for him. Let's let him think on it. We'll take this one. Oh, look on the back here. You got waxed Eric Davis. That's too bad. And, Cecil Fielder got the gum. That's a double whammy. Man. All right, Spring Fever. Dan Quiznos. Hey, Jose Canseco. Gold Cup All-Star Rookie. Right there. That's pretty well centered, too. Let's can focus here. There we go. Corners look nice. Edges aren't too bad. I have to put this one under the microscope. All right, Cubs leaders. Were there any Cubs leaders, really, in 1987? Bob Gritch, Bill Mooneyham, Tom Herr, Bob Melvin, Gary Lucas. There's Eric Davis. We're going to set him to the side, but he got waxed. That's too bad. Brian Clusterfuck, Mike Smithson, Jay Howell, Daryl Boston playing in Chicago, Howard Johnson, Rich Yett, Dick Schofield, and there's Cecil Fielder. But he's gummed. Yeah, I like the Canseco rookie. I'll tell you, when I started collecting baseball, because I did football for 86, 87, 88. And by the time I got to 1989, that was his 40-40 year. Getting that card was you were king if you could get that card. All right, Huddy, you still light up the chat, guys. Let's go. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Where are we going? Somebody in the chat, tell me. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which pack we grabbing next? It's damn right he was a big deal. World champ in 89, 40-40. I don't know what, I mean, it's like good players either, I mean, you can either hold it together or you taper off, and sometimes it crashes. Sometimes a career crashes hard, like a fly ball bouncing off your head. Cash burn, thanks. We're picking fourth stack here. Thanks for the input. Appreciate you joining us. We're going to go all the way through this 1987 Topps Baseball Wax Box. I'm looking for gradable cards. Really want the Bo Jackson, maybe Don Mattingly All-Stars. Spring Fever, we got another Lee Smith. All right. Here's that correlation again. Harry Spillman. Barry Jones. I think Barry Jones used to be something big back in the late 80s. So I remember like wanting to get this specific card for some reason. Larry Anderson. He's going to go back home to Balky Bartakamus. Frank White. Tippy Martinez. Ray Fontenot. That, you can tell, is a very airbrushed jersey and hat. That does not look real. There's Mark McGwire. There he is. And we got a Darryl Strawberry All-Star right behind him. McGwire's little off-center to the left. I have one of these that's very well-centered. I'm going to send that one. We got both of the Bash brothers now. We got the Darryl Strawberry All-Star. So we're going to put Darryl back here. Jack Clark. John Cangelosi. Mets leaders. Strawberry, that's Gary Carter. Put them up. Eddie Milner. Kurt Young. Bill Allman. Hal McRae. We're going to end with the Astros leaders. That wasn't too bad of a pack. McGwire. We're looking for gradable cards. I've got, stacks. I'm going to be asking your opinions on which cards to send. I'm going to release a video maybe later this week. But look at this. Bo. Look at that Griffey. Bird. Sandberg. Frank Thomas. Shaq rookies. Got a bunch of Jordans. And I've got my my ruler out. I measured all these. They're very well centered. Check the corners. Check the edges. Marino, Griffey. There's the McGwire. And a Pete Rose, too. This one's very well centered. So is the Rose. But I want to add to this stack before I send these off to PSA. I want to get just a few more. Yeah, I got all those from packs. Check out the channel, man. I've got over 1,100 videos just ripping packs. All right, let's finish off this level, and then we'll ask around again what pack to grab. Still need that Bo Jackson. I'd like to get a few Nolan Ryans, too. I know it's early in the box, but give me another 5 likes. I'll eat more gum. We get to 25 likes, and we're going to open up that 42-year-old pack of Donruss cards. Here's a Bruce Sutter. It's got a big old nipple on it right there. Look at that. That's too bad. We're still going to put them up, but Chuff Russell, Mike Heath, Tracy Jones, Shane Rowley, Corey Snyder. That was a big card, too, this one. Corey Snyder was hot. Domingo Ramos, Dwayne Ward, Blue Jays leaders, Wally Backman, Candy Maldonado, Mike Krukow, Ray Knight, Fred Tolliver, Leon Durham, Greg Brock, and we're going to end with Jack Howell. That pack sucked. Got to be honest. Oh, that's who I forgot. The Barry Bonds is in this set, too. We're looking for some Barry Bonds. I buy packs en masse. I get just boxes, bins full of cards, you know, from garage sales, flea markets, Craigslist, and Facebook Marketplace. I had a stack of 87 tops. I was systematically going through them, opening them, you know, a little bit at a time. I had my little nephew over, and I said, hey, do you want to open up like a really old pack of cards? I gave him a pack to hold on to put in his memory box. And then he went ahead and opened up one pack. One single pack had the Barry Bonds rookie in there. I've been, you know, probably dozens of these packs since I started opening packs for the channel, and haven't been able to pull Barry Bonds. And the little snot does it on his first pack ever. All right, so shout it out in the chat. Which stack are we going to? 1, 2, 3, or 4? And let's get some more likes in here, man. We got 8 people watching and only 5 likes. So if you haven't double-clicked the screen, go ahead and do that. And another 5 likes, I'm going to start chowing down on that gum. All right, number 1. And should we happen to get to 25 likes, we're going to open up this bonus pack, 1983 Donruss Hall of Fame. Looking for a Mickey Mantle. The thing that really bothers me about the gum in these packs is that Topps had the means and ability to wrap each piece individually, and they chose not to. Here's Barry Jones again. Larry Anderson, Frank White, Tippy Martinez, Fontenot. So who's behind Fontenot? Is it going to be the same? Who was it, McGwire? There it is. Mark McGwire. Our second one. It's basically the same, exact same pack. This one's got a little surface defect. It's still off center, left to right. We'll put them up. Darryl Strawberry. All right, different correlation now. Bill Buckner. Toby Harrah. Nick Esaski. Gene Garber. Mike Fischlin. Randy St. Clair. Gene Michael. Sal Butera. Danny Heap. And Rich Bordy. All right. Looking for a bow. We need a bow. We need a bow. We need a Bonds. Bono's Bonds. All right, shout it out in chat. Where are we going? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Like, where is... Here's a bow. I need bow. I got these two. Those are pretty well centered. Top to bottom and left to right. Corners look good. Edges are nice. Wade Boggs is in this set. Wade Boggs has a good card. Huh. 2 for the bow. All right. Number 2. Andy Van Slyke on the back. Spring Fever. All right, Angels leaders. Jerry Hairston. Mike Greenwell. Who is into Mike Greenwell? Everyone loved Mike Greenwell. Bob Nepper. Davey Lopes. Padres leaders. Jimmy Williams. Von Hayes. Wayne Tolson. Ron Washington. John Russell. Clint Hurdle. Lance McCullers. Ted Simmons. Ink spot there. Put up Ted Simmons. I mean, look at this guy's career, though. It barely fits. Omar Moreno, Steve Garvey, and Andy Van Slyke. A couple of good players to end the pack with. All right, no bow, but it was a good pack. Good try. If you're just joining us, I appreciate it. I really do. We are ripping through this entire box of 1987 Topps baseball. We're looking for a Bo Jackson. We're looking for Barry Bonds. We haven't found those yet. We did get 2 McGuires and a Canseco, so that's not too bad. 12 people in here. I've only got 6 thumbs that I can see. Double tap that screen. Give me a like. Every 5 likes, I am going to eat a stick of gum. I've already had one. It was really gross. So, gross me out again. Hit that thumbs up. 25 likes. We're going to open up that pack of 83 Donruss Hall of Famers. All right. We got Dave Winfield. Good way to start the pack. Bud Black. Ink spot. Dave Leeper. Frank DePino. There's the Pirates leaders. Dennis Lamp. Jackie Gutierrez. Ryan Sandberg. Okay. Starting to get a little more off-center on these cards. This one is top-heavy, and it's slightly to the left. Kent Tukulve. Dude, this dude was too cool. He always wore those dark aviators. Those were badass. Chris Welsh. Tony Fernandez. Jim Gantner. Jim Slayton. Pat Perry. Joe Sambito. Tim Hewlett. We're going to end with Ted Power. All right, guys, where are we going? 1, 2, 3, or 4? For the longest time, I have autographs. I got all my autographs like in person, either at sporting events or card shows. And for the longest time, I had a Ryan Sandberg autograph on a ball, just in a box in my closet. I'd completely forgotten about it. Digging through there the other day and found it. It is now displayed properly as it should. Hey, where are we going? 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the box? Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. I see a few more just popped in here. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, or 4. We need this bow. We need the Barry Bonds. Get a whole pack of Spring Fever cards. All right, let's just finish off this level. Got another Bill Buckner. Toby Harrah. Ozzie Smith All-Star. There we go. You know what? Oh, there. Yep. See, there's the. It says TM trademark. There are some that are errors that don't have that, and apparently those are worth a little bit more. Got Chili Davis, Jeff Hamilton, Billy Joe Robidoux, our second checklist of the box. Got a Steve Sachs All-Star, Darren Dalton, Scott Terry, Jody Davis, Kelly Gruber, Bob Tewksbury, John Shelby, Teddy Higuera, Mariano Duncan, ending with Mike Felder. All right, chat, where are we going? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Someone put it in there. '87 Topps baseball. Didn't get to collecting baseball until '89. I started playing Little League baseball in '89. So these '87s were always like the cards that were just out of reach with all the stars. You know, the McGuire, the Canseco, the Bo Jackson, the Barry Bonds. I was never able to pull them as a kid collecting. I didn't collect this set. I had a bunch of the Bo Jackson football rookies in 1988. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we going? We're looking for the Bo. Bo and Bonds. Don't forget, double tap that screen if you feel so inclined. Check out the channel. I do 2 packs of Junk Wax era shorts every single day. Number 4. We'll go number 4. Occasionally I'm on here doing a live. Do a lot of short videos as well. So if you like that kind of thing, don't be shy. Go ahead and